Did you know that mindfulness can unlock the door to spiritual awakening? Imagine if the clarity, the peace, and the alignment you've been seeking were already within you, waiting to be activated. In this video, we'll show you how mindfulness can be the key to spiritual awakening in today's fast-paced world. We're going beyond just meditation. We're talking about how present moment awareness can transform your spiritual journey. If you've ever felt disconnected, stuck in old cycles, or overwhelmed by the noise of life, this might be exactly what you need. Stay with me. What does it really mean to be spiritually awakened? Many people believe it's about reaching some higher state of enlightenment, but in reality, awakening is about becoming deeply present. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully engaged in the here and now, is one of the most powerful ways to awaken. Why? Because all transformation happens in the present moment. The past is memory. The future is imagination. But right now is where life unfolds. Today, we're going to explore why mindfulness is essential for spiritual awakening. The biggest challenges people face in staying present. Powerful techniques that you can start practicing today. Let's get into it. The problem? Why many struggle with spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakening is often romanticized as a grand, life-altering moment of enlightenment, like a lightning bolt of divine realization. But for many people, the path to awakening feels frustratingly elusive. If you've ever felt like you're trying to awaken but something keeps holding you back, you're not alone. Here's why many struggle with spiritual awakening. 1. Mental overload. Too much noise, not enough stillness. We live in an era of constant stimulation. From the moment we wake up, our minds are bombarded with information, social media, emails, to-do lists, the endless chatter of our own thoughts. The problem? Awakening requires stillness. You can't hear divine wisdom if your mind is drowning in distractions. It's like trying to listen to a whisper in the middle of a noisy crowd. Many people say, "I want to awaken," but they never create the mental space for it to happen. Without mindfulness, the noise of the world drowns out the call of the soul. 2. Emotional resistance. Unprocessed pain creates barriers. True awakening isn't just about peace and bliss, it's about seeing reality as it is, including the parts of yourself that you've avoided. Many people resist mindfulness because deep presence brings suppressed emotions to the surface. It shines a light on wounds, insecurities, and unresolved pain. Instead of facing these emotions, they seek escape through distractions, spiritual bypassing, or kissing peak experiences. But here's the truth: you cannot transcend what you refuse to acknowledge. Awakening isn't about feeling good all the time. It's about being fully present with what is without running from it. 3. The illusion of seeking. Looking for awakening instead of living it. One of the biggest paradoxes of spiritual awakening is that the more you seek it, the further away it seems. Many people fall into the trap of searching for awakening as if it's something they must acquire, reading countless books, attending retreats, meditating for hours, hoping for a breakthrough. But awakening isn't something you get, it's something you realize. It's not in the future. It's already here in this moment. Think of it like this. Imagine desperately searching for your glasses, only to realize they've been on your head the entire time. That's what happens when we chase enlightenment instead of simply being present with what is. 4. Attachment to identity. Fear of letting go. Awakening often requires dissolving old beliefs, identities, and attachments. But for many, this feels like losing a part of themselves. Who are you beyond your roles, beyond your labels, beyond the stories you tell yourself? Many people cling to their pain, their struggles, even their spiritual ego, because deep down they fear the unknown. They fear stepping into the vastness of who they truly are. But here's the reality. Spiritual awakening isn't about becoming something new. It's about remembering who you've always been beneath the illusions. The good news? Awakening is closer than you think. If you've been struggling with spiritual awakening, it's not because you're incapable, it's because you've been looking for it in the wrong places. The key isn't to seek more. It's to let go of what's blocking you from seeing clearly. And that's where mindfulness comes in. In the next section, we'll break down exactly how mindfulness accelerates spiritual awakening and how you can start practicing it today. Stay with me. 1. The power of breath awareness. One of the simplest yet most profound tools for spiritual awakening is something you already have: your breath. Most people don't realize this, but your breath is the bridge between the physical and the spiritual. It's always present, always available, and always guiding you back to the now. The problem? Most of us breathe unconsciously, shallow, hurried, disconnected. Our breath reflects our state of mind. When we're anxious, it's short and erratic. When we're at peace, it's deep and steady. But when we take control of our breath, we take control of our awareness. Try this right now. Close your eyes. 2. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Feel the air expand your lungs. 3. Hold for 4 seconds. Allow yourself to be fully still. 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Feel tension leave your body. Repeat this cycle a few times. Feel the difference? This is presence. In those few moments, your thoughts slowed. Your mind stopped racing. You weren't stuck in the past or worrying about the future. You were just here. Why does this work? Interrupts overthinking. The moment you focus on your breath, you disengage from looping thoughts. Calms the nervous system. Deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, shifting you from stress to relaxation. Realigns you with the present. Unlike your thoughts, your breath is always in the now. Focusing on it grounds you instantly. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, lost, or disconnected from your spiritual journey, return to your breath. Because the path to awakening isn't found in seeking, it's found in breathing into the present moment. Let's take it deeper. In the next section, we'll explore how simply observing your thoughts without attachment can accelerate your spiritual awakening. Stay with me. 2. Observing thoughts without attachment. Have you ever felt trapped by your own mind, caught in a whirlwind of overthinking, self-doubt, or mental chatter that never seems to stop? Here's a powerful truth. You are not your thoughts. Most of us go through life completely identified with the voice in our head. We believe every thought that arises, reacting to it as if it's an undeniable truth. But thoughts are just mental events passing clouds in the sky of your awareness. Mindfulness teaches you to observe, not attach. Imagine sitting on a hill, watching clouds drift by. Some are light and wispy, others dark and heavy. But no matter their shape, you don't try to grab them, chase them, or push them away. You just watch. Your thoughts work the same way. Instead of getting pulled into every worry, fear, or memory, just observe. Try this. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. 2. Notice a thought that comes up. Instead of engaging with it, just label it. If it's a memory, say past. If it's a worry, say future. If it's judgment, say thought. Let it pass, just like a cloud. No resistance. No attachment. Just awareness. Why this works? Creates mental space. Instead of being overwhelmed by thoughts, you develop a sense of detachment. Reduces anxiety and overthinking. When you stop clinging to every thought, its power over you dissolves. Awakens inner stillness. Behind the noise of the mind is a deeper awareness, your true self. When you stop reacting to every thought, you realize something profound. The real you is not the thinker, but the observer behind the thoughts. This simple shift can transform your entire reality. In the next section, we'll explore how to take this further by fully engaging with the present moment. Because awakening isn't something you seek, it's something you experience. Stay with me. 3. Engaging fully with the present moment. In a world that constantly pulls our attention in 1,000 directions, we've forgotten how to fully experience life. How often do you eat while scrolling your phone? Walk while lost in thought? Have a conversation while mentally planning your next move? We live in a state of partial presence, physically here, but mentally somewhere else. And this disconnection keeps us from awakening to the depth of the present moment. But here's the secret. The extraordinary is hidden in the ordinary if you learn to fully engage. The practice of full presence. No matter what you're doing, do it fully. When eating, feel the texture of the food, the flavors on your tongue, the sensation of chewing. When walking, notice the rhythm of your steps, the air on your skin, the sound of your breath. When listening, be completely present with the person in front of you. Hear not just their words, but their energy. The more you immerse yourself in each moment, the more awake you become. Try this right now. Take a deep breath. 2. Look around and choose one object. Your hands, a plant, the fabric of your clothing. 3. Observe it as if you've never seen it before. Notice the details, the colors, the textures. 4. Allow yourself to be fully absorbed in the experience just for a few moments. This is mindfulness. This is presence. This is awakening. Why this works? Retrains your mind. The brain rewires itself to focus on depth rather than distraction. Stops time anxiety. When fully present, there is no stress about the past or future, only now. Reveals the sacred in the simple. Spiritual awakening isn't about escaping life, it's about seeing life clearly as it is. The next time you're washing dishes, sipping tea, or even sitting in silence, practice being fully here. Because the present moment isn't just where life happens, it's where awakening unfolds. In the next section, we'll explore how mindfulness creates profound breakthroughs in your spiritual journey. Stay with me. The breakthrough experience. Let me share a moment that changed everything for me. For the longest time, I was chasing spiritual awakening. I devoured books on enlightenment, meditated for hours, looked for signs in every synchronicity, always searching for that one moment, that one experience, that would shift everything. But no matter how much I learned or how many practices I tried, something always felt just out of reach. Like awakening was a door I kept knocking on, but it never quite opened. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. Not during deep meditation. Not in the middle of an intense spiritual experience. I was simply sitting in silence. No expectations. No searching. No trying to reach some higher state. I just breathed. Inhale. Exhale. And in that stillness, something clicked. I realized that what I had been chasing wasn't out there in the future. It wasn't hidden in some advanced technique or sacred knowledge. It was already here. It had always been here. Awakening wasn't about adding more practices, more knowledge, more effort. It was about removing the noise that kept me from seeing what was already present. It wasn't about reaching something new, it was about remembering. That moment changed everything. Because I finally understood, spiritual awakening isn't a destination. It's a return. A return to stillness. A return to presence. A return to the truth that has always been waiting beneath the distractions of the mind. And if you've been chasing awakening, I invite you to pause, to breathe, to realize that what you seek is not ahead of you, it's already within you. Let's take this deeper. In the next section, I'll show you how to integrate this awareness into your daily life so that awakening isn't something you wait for, it's something you live with. Stay with me, integrating mindfulness into your spiritual journey. So, what have we uncovered today? Mindfulness is the gateway to spiritual awakening because it brings you into the only place transformation happens, the present moment. The biggest obstacles to awakening aren't a lack of knowledge or effort, but mental overload, emotional resistance, and the illusion of seeking something that's already here. Simple mindfulness techniques like breath awareness, thought observation, and full engagement with the present can shift your entire reality. But here's the most important part. Awakening is not a one-time event. It's a daily practice. It's not something you achieve and move on from, it's something you integrate into every moment, every breath, every choice. So how do you make this real in your life? Practical steps to stay mindful in daily life. Start your day with presence. Before checking your phone, before rushing into the demands of the day, pause. Take 3 deep breaths. Set the intention to be fully present. Use mindfulness triggers. Choose something in your daily routine, drinking tea, walking, hearing a notification sound as a reminder to return to the now. Practice deep listening. The next time you're in a conversation, be fully there. Listen not just to the words, but to the energy behind them. Let go of the urge to respond too quickly, just be present. Engage fully in simple tasks. Whether you're eating, washing dishes, or folding clothes, do it with complete awareness. Let go of multitasking. Notice the sensations, the movements, the sounds. End your day with reflection. Before sleeping, take a moment to ask, did I live today in alignment with presence? What moments felt the most alive? Let this awareness guide you into the next day. Final words. Awakening is in the now. You don't need more time. You don't need more knowledge. You already have everything you need to awaken. Right now in this breath. Right now in this moment. Because the truth is, awakening isn't something you wait for, it's something you step into. Let's make this real. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one mindfulness practice you're committing to today? Drop it in the comments. And if this message resonated, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more insights on spiritual growth, presence, and transformation. Until next time, stay present, stay aware, and keep awakening.